Heading out wine tasting for the day? What should you wear? Might seem like a trivial thought. After all, this is not a business event. It's not a cocktail party. It's just a day out with friends. While there's no dress code for wine tasting, here are 5 tips to help you make the most of your wine tasting experience. We invite you to watch along for the 5 tips about going wine tasting. Give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. We love to go wine tasting. We've visited so many wineries in many countries, and sometimes how you dress can affect your experience. With these 5 simple tips, you will be prepared for any wine country experience.
I'm going to say the first point is to really dress comfortably. You're in wine country. So let's just think about that. The word country is in there, right? While some wineries might be a bit more corporate and formal, wine is an agricultural product, and winemakers work outside their vineyards and then down in cold, dark cellars. The vibe of wine country is really casual. You should feel comfortable and casual as well. This means jeans, khakis, shorts, and a nice shirt for men. And, for women, shorts, a sundress, jeans, skirts, shorts, all are acceptable. When in doubt, think elegant, casual.
And let's think about shoes. A visit to a winery just might be standing at the tasting bar, but you might be walking around the property, heading into the cellar or into the vineyards. Flat shoes or wedges are a must. Heels will get stuck in the soil of the vineyard or could get caught in a grate in the winery. I mean, we don't want to aerate the vineyard, do we? If you know you'll be venturing into the winery or into the vineyard, closed-toed shoes are highly recommended.
Now, another tip is do not wear white. And this has nothing to do with Labor Day rules. White and light clothing is just a bit risky when you're wine tasting, especially if there is red wine. Perhaps you or someone else might swirl just a little vigorously and it splashes out of the glass. Or if the tasting room is crowded, someone might bump into you. And of course, by the end of a long day of tasting, we can all get a little careless with our body movements and might knock a glass over. So just to be safe, don't wear white, just so you can keep your clothes spotless.
Now, the next tip is bring a sweater. Now, this might seem obvious, but sometimes it's not. It might be 90 degrees outside, but inside the winery will be air conditioned. And if you go in the wine cellar, it'll be much colder, as it will be set between 45 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
And for all those Canadians watching, we can convert those numbers to Celsius. Just bring a sweater, right?
We will.
And I'm going to say that as somebody who has a very sensitive sniffer, cologne and perfume is highly recommended that you just do not go wine tasting wearing it. It is an odor that can take over rooms. It can really affect what people are experiencing. We can only taste 5 things: sweet, sour, bitter, salt, and umami. And all of these descriptors you really, really need because they all come from your smell, right? So perfume and cologne are going to overpower that, and it's just going to dampen people's experience. So we strongly suggest that you just leave off the spritz when you're going to go out wine tasting. Everyone's going to be super happy about it.
5 simple tips. With these 5 tips, you're prepared for your next wine tasting experience. We invite you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another wine tip.